finally got the controller working. Didn't figure it out last night. There was a, you have to enable it. Which is weird. 2016 gaming, I guess. Alright. Dusty comes on at 8. Change the games to Doom. Here. Audio. Third level? Hold on one second.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her.
Right.
From opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
Untethered cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside of space, so it is recommended that workers buddy up when journeying onto the Martian surface.
Where are we going? Where are they? There's somewhere. Us. Use the combat shotgun to eliminate 15 imps before the timer expires. Increases the range I can absorb dropped items. Yep, let's do it. Of them. Hey, let's go. Rune tab, you can view available runes and equip them. You can also view your progress towards upgrading any runes you've acquired. Vacuum. Where we came from. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Rocket launcher. Always good. Shit, I killed myself. Damn it. Damn. What? Come back. Come back, robot buddy. Alright, what do I want? Lock on, press and hold to lock onto a target. Fire quickly 3 rockets at the target. We want that. Not right now.
Demon breach detected.
Okay. Was ist das? Ace? The F4. Oh.
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
What is this doing? All right, where now? Where now? Super shotgun, full barrel. Where do they want me to go?
You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Okay.
Do not
Get him? Fuck. Okay. Summoner. Oh shit.
What you are destroying is more valuable.
a bitch. Okay. Note to self, do not jump into the pool of hell. Seem to be. I think it's above. I think I need to get up there. Oh. Yeah. Okay. No. Need more ammo. Yes. Okay.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It works. You cannot do this. I'm not a fan of those flying ones. Shit. Why? Okay. Take two.
Oh, did I waste that? I think I did.
Remember, the 12 Council Cloud is always watching you.
Yeah, I did. Fuck.
If
Oh well.
stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one.
That's it.
You have no idea what you have just done.
Olivia is still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base. It has a unique energy signature that we can track.
Well, that's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
Okay. Where am I going? Over here? Cool. Let me put on Dusty. About time.
Primary access points to the tower were destroyed in the explosion. The pipeline is damaged but still intact. There are thrust boots in the maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse the pipeline.
Okay. Kill Olivia
Demonic
Pierce.
presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
All right. What's going on in the political world? Things burning down.
Hell yeah! You're watching the Dusty Show! Let's fucking do it!
Why is the airplane flying sideways? Goddamn AI! Ladies and gentlemen! It's Monday night!
Hey.
And if you'd rather die than ever bend your knee to a goddamn king, let me hear you say,
Double jump.
woo! Welcome one and all to the greatest woman show allowed by the natural laws of physics. It's the Dusty Show. Hey, I'm Dusty. How's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate you. The fuck's up, everybody? What you been up to? Tell me what I did all weekend. Are you gonna be shocked? Worked on my show, Simulation Theory, the animated series. Man, it is going slow. Only God, I wish making shit with AI was as fast as AI haters think it is. You don't do anything. You just type it, and it makes everything for you. Try it, motherfuckers. Do it. I'm convinced the reason that everybody thinks you can only create slot with AI is because they are incapable of creating anything but slot with it, or they've never even attempted to. but it's very hard, very expensive. I've been trying to figure out how to make it cheaper, so I've been working on different ways. But it's going slow, but it's going. I'm having fun, good time. I could be playing a video game, wasting my time, had nothing to show for it. But I'm making a TV show, so that's cool. Even if I'm the only one that gets to watch it. Be sure to tune in on Fridays to the after parties. Gonna show you guys the progress I've made on the show every Friday. So if you guys got hooked, and you should be hooked, baby, it's fucking tense on the trailer I put out. Be sure to get your ticket to the after parties on Friday, and I'll show you guys what I have for you. And all right, let's go ahead and get the motherfucking show off. As always, super chats, like brother, the show's open. No questions dodged, every question answered. Oh, the super chat's behind me. I feel like my voice is going out. My balls are dropping. Over here, $, click it, donate money. I ain't seen no super chats yet. Rebecca's gone. Rebecca, we miss Rebecca. So if you like what I do, I'm a digital busker. Throw a coin to your witcher. Help me stay in business. And also, you see above my head, Patreon and PayPal.
Oh.
Somebody in the chat earlier said that no love for the patron. Should I read all the patrons out sometime? I don't really know how to handle that. I don't know if patrons want to be private or not, but I love you, patrons. I want to give you shout outs, so I got to figure out the best way to do that. But anyway, kick it a few bucks if you like the show, if you like independent journalism, if you like my chronicling of history, help me out. All right, let's go ahead and kick off the show, folks. I hate that I have to do this. Don't want to be doing this section, but, you know, I didn't make the fucking world as shitty as it is, so here we go. It's time for some war. War never changes. Looking a bit high-eyed. What does that mean? Am I stoned? What's wrong with my eyes? I probably am stoned, to be honest with you. I also don't have much sleep. Not sleeping as much as I used to. I thought you were supposed to sleep more when you got old as fuck, but now just sleeping 3 or 4 hours a night. I guess I'm too excited about working on my TV show, so whatever. You're pie-eyed, whatever that means. Anyway, over there in Iran destroys $300 million of U.S. early warning aircrafts. More money from the suckers and losers, taxpayers.
Lovely.
All our riches.
My tax money.
Being destroyed right before our eyes. An Iranian missile attack on a Saudi Arabia base last week destroyed a U.S. Air Force E-3 Sentry, a valuable early warning and control aircraft. Multiple outlets have reported the destruction of the Boeing-made E-3 Sentry, which cost roughly $300 million, marks the first time such an aircraft has been destroyed in combat. They destroyed all kinds of airplanes. Already like $1 billion at least just in airplanes now. So hit above, right out. No problem. I think that might be a total write-off at this point, to be honest with you. Then Iran carried out a Decepticon attack, apparently, in the skies of Dubai, over there in Dubai. So here's what they're doing, pretty genius. So they're sitting out these missiles, and the missiles fly over, and they just drop out a bunch of harmless fucking flares that fall down to the ground. And then all our allies, they use our stupid fucking missiles, $20 million a pop, shot up at fucking flares. They're bankrupting countries all across the fucking world with this shit.
Quad damage.
Look at this shit. Boom, 20 million. Boom. Yeah, you knocked the $5 flare out of the air. Good job. But hey, fools their money are soon parted, I guess. See where humanity's priorities lie. Not in feeding the homeless, not in helping cure cancer, but killing people, as always.
It does not make me happy on my end.
I'm just trying to figure out what pie-eyed means. Just stoned. Yeah, I'm stoned, motherfucker! The shit you guys think. Of course I'm fucking stoned. It's a day that ends in a motherfucking why. The fuck else would I be doing in my life? All right? Hard enough to get through this shit sober. Let me have the nice things in life. Meanwhile, video of Trump delivering aid to Iran released, and Alex Jones. Even Alex Jones is starting to turn against the war, folks. I can't believe it. Alex Jones done everything he can to carry water for Donald Trump this entire time, but now he's a little bit upset because endless wars in Iran. And he's like, video of Trump delivering civilian aid to Iran released. In reality, this is a war crime. Shot by residents in Tehran, the video shows the systematic destruction of civilian infrastructures and the obvious mass death. No, Trump's publicly preparing a massive, now Trump's preparing, whatever. Anyway, here's their carpet bombing, basically, is what I was trying to say. And I'm glad to see Alex finally mad about fucking something. Not about all the pedophilia or the corruption or, you know, all of it, but finally something. Although he won't blame Trump for it, right? He's already blaming Lindsey Graham. Nothing's ever Trump's fault. Trump always has the worst advisors. He's the worst judge of character in history, but also that's not a mark against him. You can't hold anything fucking up against him. He's fucking faultless at everything he does. The Iranian embassy in South Africa posted photos of the two mass child murderers, the terrorists in our U.S. military. Lee R. Tate, the commander, and Jeffrey E. York, the executive officer of the USS Spruant. So there you are. They're your child murderers, folks. The worst among us. You're not heroes. Fuck the troops. These guys are just as bad or worse than any Al-Qaeda terrorist. Worse, in my opinion, right? Because most Al-Qaeda terrorists don't murder 175 goddamn children. So fuck these people. Fuck this country. Fuck the military. And it looks like they're about to put our young men and women on the boots of the ground. I'm too tired. Boots of the ground. Pentagon readies weeks-long ground operation. They got all the plans all fucking drawn up. They goddamn ready to go. Trump's trying to play both sides of it.
They look familiar.
As I showed you in a minute, he did what he does. He puts out his Monday morning message to try to manipulate the stock market, act like things are much more smooth sailing than they are. But now they preparing, folks. They preparing to send a whole bunch of men and women. Even if they don't do it, they're spending billions of dollars just sending them over there to begin with, even if they never fucking step foot on the shores of Iran. So not good, no matter how you look at it. Update, the U.S. could deploy over 17,000 ground troops near Iran if Trump approves. So, yeah, they just simply waiting on Trump's approval. And, yes, why does Congress even exist? If Donald Trump can just bankrupt our country, one man could just send 17,000 troops, invade a whole fucking country, bomb the shit out of them, murder civilians, destroy the whole global economy. One fucking man. What is Congress for? Our system of government has failed spectacularly. There is no saving it, folks. It must be destroyed. It must collapse completely and be rebuilt. Not even the foundation can stand. We need to get a jackhammer, destroy the fucking foundation, and rebuild it all from fucking scratch. It needs to be some kind of direct form of democracy. They aren't representing us. They're not even fucking trying. They've abdicated full responsibility to this goddamn reality show host. And then they're on our media trying to sell it to us, folks. This is just one of many all over my right-wing influencer social media. Lankford won't rule out backing ground invasion that may be necessary for us to finish the job. This is what they always say, folks. Hey, we can't bail out now. Yeah, we've been there a year. But if we bail out now, all the people that died, all the money we spent will be for nothing. Yeah, we've been there 5 years. But we got to finish the job. One more big push, another $10 billion, another $20 billion, one big push. We can't bail out now. All those people would die for that over and over and over again until it's 10 fucking years later. You spent $5 trillion and murdered 1 million innocent people. I've lived through this day before. It's Groundhog Day, motherfuckers, but it always is, folks.
Same shit, different day.
The American people have the memories of goldfish. They just do the same playbook over and fucking over again, and nobody seems to remember. And I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because I can remember. I remember what happened a few years ago. I ain't that fucking stupid. I ain't that stoned. Weed ain't that good yet. Anyway, here he is.
And joining me now is
fuck that guy. Anyway, fuck that guy. That's all I hope he dies in a fire in Minecraft. Meanwhile, breaking. U.S. Marines are filing emergency conscientious objector claims in an effort to avoid deployment in the ongoing war against Iran. And I give kisses to you guys. This is what everybody should do. Nobody should go die for Israel. Nobody should go die to cover up pedophilia. If you're willing to do either, then you should die for those things, in my opinion. So good luck to you. But do you have any idea how fucked your war has to be for the Marines to nope out of it? Yeah, the Marines are just the most evil sacks of shit on earth, right? Marines are just kill and rape anybody. Marines done all kinds of terrorism since the beginning of this fucking country. Even they're like, dude, this is a bit much even for us. So I'm sure plenty of them will still go, though. Plenty of them will still go murder children. Plenty of them still go kill civilians. Plenty of them go spread the terrorism of the United States all over the fucking world because that's what we do. Export that shit. Meanwhile, all you U.S. troops out there about to go die for Israel, don't worry. They ain't going to be right next to you. Breaking, Israel Channel 12 says that in case of a U.S. ground operation in Iran, Israeli soldiers will not participate on the ground. That's right.
Crazy.
We will fight
That's wild.
Iran to our very last American soldier. You fucking idiots. You slaves. You pay for everything for them. You go give your lives. You give your lives of your sons and daughters. For what? Because you're that fucking dumb. And oh well, it's an IQ test. It's Darwinian. If you're willing to die for these people, do it. Hey, but good news! Good news to all you troops that are dumb enough to get conned to go over there. From what I hear, Trump is offering 10% off on Trump Bibles. So that's a good deal.
Oh my God.
That's a good deal, you suck. I mean, heroes. Jump on that.
Trump Bible.
Meanwhile, Trump sending mixed
done.
messages as he always
Look,
does. First off,
post.
he's retweeting Mark Levin. Mark Levin is one of the crazy, bloodthirsty, child murder apologist Zionists who can't see enough death, carnage, murder, and terrorism. So, of course, he has a show on Fox News. And so Trump's kind of signaling what his mindset is by posting this guy. This guy spent his whole show talking about how we need troops on the ground, boots on the ground in Iran, pushing for it. And Trump posted it, and he's like, Mark Levin, brilliant thesis on Fox News. We'll discuss the importance of hitting Iran hard. So that seems to be what he's thinking. He's very easy to manipulate. He watches Fox News to decide what to fucking think. So probably he's looking at boots on the ground.
This week.
But it's
Friday,
also
we got
Monday
off.
morning. So if you guys have been paying attention to how
Pretty
this
happy about
works,
that.
he does most of his military shit Friday after the stock market closes. And then Monday morning, he's like, hello, everybody. The war's over and we won. Stock market goes up forever. So
Ryan, what are you doing?
he wakes up this morning 1 hour before the stock market opens, and he's like, the United States of America is in serious discussions with a new and more reasonable regime to end our military operations in Iran, which is not true. He already told us that he killed everybody, that there was nobody to negotiate with, and that's the way he liked it. But anyway, also in this, he's threatening war crimes because why wouldn't he? He's like, if you guys don't immediately open the Strait of Hormuz, we're going to bomb your electric generating plants, oil wells, Kong Island. Fucking King Kong better watch out. And possibly all desalinization plants, which I don't know if you paid attention or not, but the Middle East is hot and dry. And they need water to live. Some people need it, apparently. Fucking weak ass losers. But anyway, they just gonna, I guess, make all the children thirst to death, dehydrate to death. The whole fucking country. Gonna be a humanitarian crisis like the world has never seen. Why not? And then all that's gonna cause is Iran to missile all the desalination plants all across the Middle East, including all the oil refineries, all the electrical grids. So everything's going to fucking shut down. You thought things were bad now,
Well, now
man.
where the fuck do I
really
go?
hope Trump
Here?
tacos out.
Okay.
Things are about to spiral out to fucking control. Food, 50% higher. Gas, 100% higher. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying that if it continues this path, that's what will happen. But it ain't stopping Israel. Israel's full-fledged, full steam ahead, trying to get the war to continue for fucking ever. This is their big shot. They've been trying to get the U.S. into their forever war with
road to
Iran
hell
for
is
40
paved by
years.
our
They got us into
country.
Iraq. They got us in Afghanistan. Now it's time for Iran. Bankrupt ourselves in another fucking quagmire. Israel begins bombing Iranian water reservoirs. Just literally trying to make sure the people thirst to death, starve to death. Make sure that they will never surrender, which the Trump administration has pretty much already done because they've killed most of the leaderships. And so you basically have these individual cells
Vulnerability.
all over Iran.
Nobody's
and
around to
They don't
use
have
it.
very good communication with the people in charge, and they don't even know who's in charge. So they don't really know what to fucking do. So even if he talks to somebody supposedly at the top who surrenders, it probably still ain't going to fucking happen, right? Too late. You have to have somebody who can surrender. But Israel going to make sure that never fucking happens. Going to make sure they continue to stir up the hornet's nest no matter what Donald Trump promises or claims or threatens. And then I covered this in my last show. Donald Trump claimed at first, I told you he was going to do this. At first, they gave us 8 boats, Iran. They wanted to prove that we're negotiating with the right people, with the people in charge. So they gave us a very valuable gift, very valuable. 8 boats, 8 tankers full of oil they gave us in good faith. And then he was like, oh, and then they sent 2 more. It was 10 oil tankers. They gave us 10 oil tankers, and now it's 20. I told you tomorrow it was going to be 20. I was right. He's like, they just gave us 20 oil tankers to prove in good faith. Well, apparently what he's doing, I knew what he was doing anyway. I knew the mindset. This is how he nests lies. It's a Russian doll of lies. Lies inside lies inside lies. So the truth is, Iran made a deal with Pakistan. And because Pakistan is not getting involved in the war, Iran has allowed 20 boats full of oil to go through the Strait of Hormuz to Pakistan. Well, Donald Trump is pretending that since 20 ships are allowed to go through the Strait of Hormuz, even if they're not coming to America, that helps bring down the oil prices. And so that's a boon to Americans. That's a gift to us. And so he's claiming that Iran is allowing these 20 ships to go through the strait to go to Pakistan for us. So it's a gift to us. But he's saying it in a way that anybody that heard him say that would think they were giving these ships directly to us. And then if he gets called out on it, he could be, oh, no, I wasn't saying that. I was saying they were just letting it go through, and it was a gift that benefited us. They were doing it to show us that they're negotiating in good faith. Of course, none of it's true.
High up.
Even the lie is a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? It's nested lies inside of nested lies, and that's how it works, folks.
Oh, God, no.
Very stupid. But Iran still says they're not negotiating at all. They're like, he lied to all you guys to manipulate the stock market. They're just outright saying that. They asked Carolyn Levin of it. Carolyn Levin says Donald Trump is lying. Iran says Donald Trump is lying his ass off. They say they're not negotiating. Who's telling the truth? Here's her response.
To address this a little bit in the opening, but just to follow up, because Americans are sort of seeing these conflicting messages between the United States and Iran. I know the president insists that negotiations are underway, as you just mentioned. He also said that Iran has agreed to most of the 15 points. We just heard from Iran again. They're saying no negotiations are taking place. They're calling the proposal excessive, unrealistic. So how do you square that? How do you explain that discrepancy between the two?
I think the American people are smart enough not to take the word of a terrorist regime that has chanted death to.
That's why I don't believe anything Donald Trump says. That's why I don't believe anything the American government says or the Israeli government. Fuck that. Please continue.
America for 47 years at their word. And I hope the journalists in this room are wise enough not to take an Iranian regime that has repeatedly lied about our country, about our values, about everyone in this room, frankly, for nearly 5 decades. So I think the American public are smart enough to understand that.
Yeah, we're not. Nope. I unbelievably believe Iran over Donald Trump for sure. Now, I don't believe Iran at all, but I definitely believe them over fucking Donald Trump. So, why would they lie? Why would they be negotiating and say they're not negotiating if they really wanted to negotiate? It seems like if they're lying about it, they're not really that serious, right? But anyway, don't use logic and reason. It doesn't help us anyway. Meanwhile, Carolyn Levitt making some really strange claims here.
Okay.
She's basically saying that Donald Trump has the permission to murder people for lying to him. Let's listen.
When the president says more reasonable, again, these folks are appearing more reasonable behind the scenes privately in these conversations than perhaps some of the previous leaders who are now no longer on planet Earth because they lied to the United States and they strung us along in negotiations, and that was unacceptable to the president, which is why many of the previous leaders were killed. So again, this is another...
That's right. They were killed for lying to us. Oh, no, you don't lie to us. That's a capital offense, apparently. So I guess they can just murder anybody they want to for any reason now. There's no standard anymore. It's just however Trump feels at that second. Death to you, sir. Meanwhile, the main demand the U.S. wants from Iran, the main thing you guys got to do to stop this war, open the Strait of Hormuz, which it was already open. It was literally already fucking open before you did the war. So, yeah, once again, Trump causes the problem. He'll spend $1 trillion fixing the problem he caused, And then when they open it back up again, he'll take full credit. I did it. I opened the Strait of Hormuz. People said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done in 1 year. I said I did it in 2 weeks. I did it. 100%, folks. That's what he'll say. Hey, and the cult will believe him. And every social media website on my timeline will get on there and back him up.
That's exactly
Elon Musk will pay them to do so. But this is what we're really doing here, folks. No heart versus purple heart. Bronze makeup versus bronze medal. Robbie Mueller, rest in shit. You sucked ass, but you were better than Trump. It's a low bar. But warmongers all around us. Lady G, Lindsey Graham. You guys know what they call him? Ladybug G. You do now, some of you, and you don't want to know. Ginning up the war, ginning up the murder, bankrupting our country. Meanwhile, he out at Disneyland. Yeah, motherfucker out at Disneyland. Partial shutdown of the government. They're on fucking vacation like they usually are. After he done everything he could to bring us into World War III. Motherfucker out at goddamn Disneyland. And some people say he was by himself. What this weird, creepy motherfucker out at Disneyland by himself for? He walking around with a goddamn pink princess scepter or some shit, guys. I'm not kidding. Somebody with FBI, Cash Patel, you want to look at this? No, of course not. Weird. It's all weird. Meanwhile, at first, Rob Schneider, remember Rob Schneider? He was the copy guys making copies. This was my whole career. I'm real happy I met Adam Sandler. I definitely will be working at McDonald's, you know. Anyway, last year, when Joe Biden was president, Rob Schneider was like, no war with Iran, no war with Iran. Let me repeat, all caps, exclamation point. No war with Iran. Now, 1 year later, Donald Trump is president, and he seems to be carrying a slightly different tune.
Mega health, okay.
Now, Mr. No War with Iran is like, hey, we should draft all the young people to go to these endless wars for Donald Trump. Yeah, you little bastards. Little assholes who don't support your president and the fucking endless wars. Yeah, you won't even have a choice. We'll put your ass in jail. If you don't go, we'll ship you over to where the fuck we want to go. You'll learn to love it, sluts. Rob Schneider's like, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country, which might make you think, hey, did Rob Schneider serve in the military? No, he did not. He decided to do nothing for his country. He goes on to say, we must once again recommit ourselves to one nation under God. Fuck that. Indivisible. No, very visible, to be honest. Very divisible. I got it. Therefore, we must restore the military draft for our nation's young people. They just upped it to 42. Don't even have to be young folks no more. Each and every American 18 years of age must serve 2 years of military service. Oh, hell no. They could also choose to serve part-time overseas. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Freedom isn't free. Send your sons and daughters to be murdered and killed for Israel. Send them to die to cover up for pedophilia. Fuck your kids, says Rob Schneider. To which he was immediately lambasted, mocked, ridiculed internet-wide. Like this gentleman. My kid left yesterday for Iran. Before we hung up, he wanted to discuss his life insurance policy. He's 19. It gutted me. War isn't a joke. It's not something C-rated celebrities should be making controversial statements about for attention. Shame on you, EW, for running this drivel. Everybody mocking Rob Schneider. So, of course, he got to get out here and act like he's happy about the situation. Next thing you know, after he just gets trolled, mocked, shit on the internet, he's like, I'm glad I started this discussion. Yeah, I'm sure you're so glad. The entire internet made fun of you, called you a fucking moron, pointed out what a hypocrite you are, pointed out what a talentless asshat you are that's only ever been employed because you're Adam Sandler's friend. I'm sure you're just thrilled about it. You know how thrilled he was about starting this discussion? He turned off all replies so nobody could discuss it. Yeah, that's the ultimate level of being glad to start a discussion when you don't let anybody discuss it. Jesus, these people. No penalty for it, I guess, though. What you gonna do? And that is my war coverage, but we're gonna slide right in to the
How's it
Free
going?
Palestine section, which is exactly the same thing, to be honest with you. Just a continuation of this horrible fucking war coverage. Starship Troopers, Rob's favorite movie. Yeah, I get that one. It's afraid. It's because they're Nazis, right? Divided as hell. Fuck yeah. Divided we fall. And hey, I'm for it now. Knock out the foundations. Bitch gotta crumble. I'm just gonna get stoned for this fucking show, y'all. I normally don't smoke weeds on show days, but fuck it. People have been complaining too that I've been yelling too much about the show. They're like, Dusty, you're so brilliant. You're so beautiful. You're the most handsome man I've ever seen. I might be paraphrasing. But I can't watch your show because you just scream too loud. Out of nowhere,
Okay.
you just stop screaming.
All right.
I know there's such a loving,
Weird ending to a
talented
level.
person
Forgot about
inside
that.
of you, but please, please stop screaming. So, all right. I'm going to chill the fuck out. We go do a little stone dusty. See if
I
you guys
think we're
prefer
going
that.
to hell.
Next up, Free Palestine. Yeah, going to break out the weed for this
We're
for
going
sure.
to hell.
Free Palestine. First off, on the Free Palestine, man, this is so fucking depressing.
Yay.
Israeli airstrike in southern Lebanon kills 3 journalists covering the war. I showed you guys the last show. They tried to drone strike a guy right in the middle of his fucking broadcast. They target them. First they have drones that fly around and they look for journalists to kill. They also track their cell phones. They know exactly where they fucking are. They've murdered, 200 now journalists since October 7th? 100% doing it on purpose. They want to send a very clear message. You're not allowed to show the world what we're fucking doing. All the murder, all the genocide. You're not allowed to show them. If you do, we'll fucking kill you. You're an enemy too. Whatever we have to do is justify because we're God's chosen people. And it doesn't matter what the fuck it is. We can literally rape your kids in front of you, and God allows us to do it. And here's one of the women that was killed. Israel just killed Lebanese journalist Fatima Fatoni.
Crazy.
One of our last fucking broadcasts. Bravest among us. Imagine knowing over 200 journalists were killed by these fucking terrorists and still going over there and putting your life in harm's way to try to bring the truth, the light of the fucking truth to the world. And of course, the evil, the darkness always tries to snuff out the light of truth because they thrive if they can hide in the darkness, scurry around like the cockroaches they are. Here was our last broadcast right here. She's in southern Lebanon before she was killed. Trying to cover the innocent people being murdered in all the neighborhoods.
Simple, brutal.
Whatever they can to try to help these people. To try to show the world in hopes that maybe somebody will stand up and do something.
Instead of 25
and every person in this picture was killed. 2 journalists, 7 paramedics,
yep,
1 Lebanese soldier.
Often.
All of them, because we're all fucking targets, guys. Every one of us. Doesn't matter what your nationality is. Doesn't matter what your occupation is.
Need to start painting
if you don't want to be
figures
a slave to them,
paints.
if you don't want to worship, you're better off dead to them. And a perfect example of this is journalist Ali Shoaib. They murdered him also, and they claimed he was a Hezbollah operative. And to prove it, to justify their murder of this journalist, they put out a picture of him in a Hezbollah military uniform. Now, of course, a couple months later, now that the dust has settled, they admit they photoshopped the whole thing.
3 Lebanese journalists were killed, including Ali Shuaib, who worked for the Hezbollah-affiliated Al Manor television network. The IDF accused Shuaib of operating as a member of Hezbollah's Radwan forces and included a photo of him wearing a military uniform. When asked by Fox News about the source of the photo, the IDF responded, quote, "Unfortunately, there isn't really a picture of it. It was photoshopped."
Yeah,
the IDF
unfortunately, we just made it up to justify this guy's murder. Make everybody look the other way while we massacre journalists. And then you guys probably saw this one today. They passed a law that makes it legal to hang Palestinians.
Yep, that's how it goes. Better get started.
They say it's only Palestinians that have been convicted by a military tribunal of killing Israelis, but it's a one-sided law.
God.
It doesn't protect Palestinians from being killed by Israelis or settlers. They are immune for this law. So it's literally exactly the same thing as if America passed a law where we could hang black people convicted of crimes through our military tribunals, but the same laws do not
like, he
apply
got me
to
from
white people.
behind.
It's 100%
Damn.
exactly the same. It's supremacy. Ethnic supremacy in the worst fucking possible way. Israel Parliament on Monday passed a law approving the death penalty for Palestinians convicted of murdering Israelis. The bill passage marked the culmination of years-long push by Israeli far right to escalate punishment for Palestinians convicted of nationalistic offenses against Israelis. And yes, it's military tribunals. They have a 96% conviction rate. The conviction rate for settlers who murder Palestinians is less than 1%. It's a two-tier justice system. It's not a justice system. There is no justice. It's modern-day lynchings. They can accuse you of anything, put you through a dog and pony trial, and hang you in the fucking public, y'all, based specifically off your ethnicity. And yes, as Daniel says, Israel is the first state in history to legalize a death sentence that applies only to one ethnic group. There's a reason nobody has ever done this. I don't think they did this in America, did they? They did it, of course. I don't know if there was laws specifically that allowed them to have one-sided laws like that. I mean, Jim Crow and stuff. I was about for hanging folks. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Crazy times we're living in, though, folks. The most moral country in the world, isn't it?
Crazy times indeed.
And here's how they celebrated, folks. Here's the Prime Minister of Israel.
Well, anyone can.
Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir.
Yeah.
He's the one that's behind this. They broke out the champagne.
Now they're just outright
celebrating. They won the fucking
it.
Super Bowl. They now have permission to legally lynch their enemies. This is the level of evil we're dealing with. Look how happy they are. Nothing makes these fucking ghouls happier than the ability to murder people. It's literally what they live for. It's what they breathe for. It's what they wake up in their goddamn morning for. It's what they go to bed at night thinking of. Domination. That's all they want. Their sexual fetish is domination. They're literally wearing pins with nooses on them, folks. These are our rulers.
That's fucking crazy.
These are the people all our tax dollars go to. Nooses. Here's how they celebrate. Israel just passed the death penalty law against Palestinians and non-Jews only. This is how the deputy head of Israel's parliament celebrated with her sailor husband.
Oh, yeah.
With her
now
guns and holding nooses.
Camera,
they're so excited at the thought of lynching people. This is the KKK in 2026 in living fucking color. The face of fucking evil, y'all.
Hey, what's going on?
Drink it in.
Yeah, we beat Doom, Doom the Dark Ages last night, so I'm just gonna play through all of them again. It's been a while.
I showed you guys one of Professor Zhang's videos in the past. Now, I did tell you guys that he wasn't actually a professor. I told you guys he was a high school teacher. I also told you guys that I heard him in another video blaming the war on the Illuminati like he was Alex Jones. So I told you to take everything he says with a grain of salt. But I do think some of his videos are sort of interesting, you know. I don't think he's not a real professor, you know.
It has been
Might
a
not
long
be the
day.
best expert in the world, but he does have some interesting ideas. So, you know, it's fun to share and
Not
talk
a lot
about.
happened.
Anyway, apparently there's a backlash.
Not sleepy.
People
just,
calling him out for calling himself a professor when he's a high school teacher. Case in point, old King Mehdi Hassan had him on there and sort of pointed out his hypocrisy.
You're an English lit graduate, and you're not a professor. I know it's your YouTube moniker, but you're a high school teacher. You're not actually a professor.
Right.
I'm a professor.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm not a professor. I'm not a professor. But I never said I was a professor. It's the internet who called me professor.
Hold on.
Hi, YouTube. This is Professor Jiang. Hi, YouTube. This is Professor Jiang.
I never called myself
here. Professor Jiang here. Professor Jiang here. Professor Jiang here.
You do call yourself Professor Jiang, and you're not a professor.
Look. There's a guy on the internet who calls himself the God.
I'm good friends with a radio host called Charlemagne the God, but no one actually thinks he's a God. People actually think you're a professor.
Professor Jiang here.
You're an English lit graduate, and
he knows 100% what he's doing on purpose, right? Hey, Dr. J wasn't a real doctor. Like, yeah, when you play basketball, we can see with our own eyes he fucking played basketball. You're behaving exactly like a professor would. You're giving fucking seminars You're teaching classes, calling yourself a professor. You're obviously doing it for a reason. Don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Demons.
But I gotta hand it to the Iranians, folks. Their use of AI is pretty good. This is what I tell you guys over and over again.
It's kind of here.
Iran has what a very fraction of the money our U.S. military has, but they're using every weapon they can to fight back. Low energy knife. AI is such a good fucking weapon. So crazy. People continuously message me, Dusty, I know you've done everything you can to fight against the Nazis and the rise of fascism and theocracy in this country for 20 years now.
Bitch.
I know you've not sold out. You've lost a whole bunch of money, friends. You've lost almost your entire career for standing up for what you believe is right. I know you've sacrificed so much, and I thank you, but you shared an AI video, so I just can't support you. Okay, die then. Die. What can I say? Just die.
Yeah.
If that's where you're at, it's an IQ test. Anyway, here's Iran's latest AI
Wait,
video.
I'm at the beginning.
Hey, Taram, you are fired.
Why the f am I...
Okay.
Did I go around in a huge circle? I think I went around in a huge damn circle.
Yes!
Hey,
finally!
You are fired.
So there was that one, and one more. They made another Lego one, I think.
Roning?
Here's the latest loser video
like
from
a bitch
Iran.
at TEDx that nobody cares I have no idea where I'm feeling tired. That's a problem I was trying in quite some time, like 1830. I'm usually not this tired, but you know, everyone got those days.
Sir, Iranians have released a new Lego-style animation.
I think that's the guy that killed me before. Hey, look, he killed me again. Lego Trump is scared. Legos. Hey, I get paid today. Tomorrow. I already get paid? I don't know where the fuck my phone is. I haven't looked at it like all day.
All AI music. Somebody said, yo, this is AI. Man, AI is the future. There'll literally be nothing that humans can do that AI won't do better. I know people don't like to hear that. It doesn't change the truth. And I'm not talking about 10 years from now. I'm talking about 2 years from now. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. Are we going to get there? Yeah. Absolutely.
I enjoyed the ability to play
Anybody
music,
who doesn't think so
not
is living a
necessarily
delusion.
the music itself. I mean, I do enjoy it itself, but like, there's a difference. It's the act of performing the thing that makes
They're
it.
using some C
that
dance or
AI
something. C
can't
dance
do.
pretty good.
It can't
I've been using that, but it's so
give
expensive.
me
Everything's
the
so expensive.
Ability to perform.
Gotta find ways to cut corners. Man, if I had a budget,
It'll never be able to do that unless
somebody
it, like,
needs to
hacks into
fucking
my brain, like
sponsor
the
me.
Matrix or some
Sponsor
shit.
Simulation Theory if you guys want to see me complete that. But yeah, somebody messaged me and they're like, Dusty, I like the show, but I cannot support your use of AI, especially this new show you're doing. You're stealing from folks. Hey, Dusty, why don't you just hire somebody? Hire a real animator to make your show. I bet you could find somebody pretty cheap. Yeah. I'm sure I could find somebody pretty cheap
to
make a 15-hour TV series.
Is the thing that makes it.
That's a real thing that happens.
Or
They're like millions of dollars, even for the cheapest one. Just anyway, people don't have the idea. They have no idea.
It's like the journey to get there, I guess.
And all right, that's all my free Palestine coverage. At least I'll quit bitching about the AI for just one second. Give me a minute. I'll be back on it. AI's coming. It's already here, baby. It ain't even fucking coming. It finished, and now it's having post-nut clarity. Trump or AI president? Oh, man, I wish it was AI president. Then I could just turn it the fuck off. All right, move along. Get your super chats in. One more section before halftime. It's time for the economy.
It's the economy, stupid!
They, like those
Did you
little
watch that
flourishes
Civil
in this
War
game.
movie, Dusty? What Civil War movie? The Avengers? Of course. That's a great movie.
Is
First off,
what was lacking
on the economy,
in Doom, the Dark Ages.
GOP
I do like
may
Doom, the
further
Dark Ages,
guts
though. I really,
healthcare
really
to
did like
pay
that
for
game.
Iran
It was
war.
fun.
Oh my God! Is it ever going to be enough? Is there ever going to be a point that people get tired of this and rise the fuck up? They already cut healthcare to the bare fucking minimum of the bare minimum. It was already where you just had to
it's not
die.
being really tired, but also not.
Then they cut it even beyond that, and now even more for war and death. Sure. Republicans are considering reductions in federal health spending to help pay for a budget bill containing as much as $200 billion to fund the Iran war and immigration enforcement. New efforts to rein in health programs are sure to be controversial and open the GOP up to election year attacks. But I mean, conservatives don't care about anything. They'll literally give their kids' lives for Donald Trump and Israel.
Yeah, maybe.
There is no way to reach them, so I don't see this making any difference to them. But that's how maddening this whole thing is. The war in Iran has already cost $22.8 billion. Just this one thing. For $220 billion, we could provide Medicaid for 6.8 million kids.
See.
We could build 2.6 million public housing units. We could hire 240,000 teachers. We could cancel
There's going to
20,000
be
in
a
student
lot
debt for
of
1
people,
million
if AI
borrowers.
goes the way everyone's saying
Get
it
this,
is, that
just
are
this
going to
one
die,
thing.
which is like kind of fucked up.
22 billion gone.
Because we won't have
The
universal
treasure
health,
of the country
universal
stolen
basic
right from
income.
out from under our fucking noses. Not just our treasure,
lot
but
of people
our
are gonna die
grandchildren, our
from AI.
great-grandchildren. And no one
That's
fucking do
kinda
anything about it.
sad.
One man is just allowed to fucking do this whole thing. The system, irreparable. But these skin suit demons out there on Fox News trying to sell this shit to the American public. It's Groundhog
The
Day.
market
It's
will
the Iraq
decide
War
for
all
sure,
over
though.
again. Here's Senator Rick Scott.
Senator, what are you going to do about this? I mean, do you expect this is going to be over in the next couple of weeks?
Senator, what are you going to do about this? When's the war going to be over?
How the fuck do old people watch this? I guess because they don't hear very well.
And enough time so that people are not feeling this pain of higher prices going into the midterms?
Well, number one, I grew up in a poor family, so I know this
I'm sure you
impact
did.
on gas.
Yeah, I love how you start.
What if
I
it's
feel you.
repairable?
I feel you, poor folks. Hey, I'm worth hundreds of millions now. I have no idea what it feels like to struggle. Don't give a fucking shit, but I'm one of you. I understand. But just eat shit a little longer, dumbasses.
Well, number one,
I
I
have
grew
no
up in a
idea
poor
what
family,
this
so I
thing's
know
telling
this
me,
impact
though.
on
Like, up
gas
here,
and food prices, all that is really impacting people, and my heart goes out to them.
My heart goes
but
out
the
to you.
president
But
is
That
doing the
doesn't
right thing.
allow me to
It's
get
be-
in the
But
door.
fuck y'all. President's doing the right thing. Pay 50% more for groceries and gasoline, you fucking idiots.
To make sure we are not going to be destroyed by a nuclear weapon or ballistic missiles.
That's right. Iran any second was about to destroy our entire country with nuclear bombs, so we had to do it. Isn't that the truth, y'all? Were we all terrified that any second we were going to be annihilated by Iran? No, nobody was worried about that because it's complete fucking bullshit. Yeah, of course. They don't believe it. They know you don't believe it. But they also know that 30% of the population doesn't give a shit. They just want something to say, a lie to tell, while they push evil upon us all.
This is he made a tough decision, which was the right decision, and he will do everything he can to make sure this ends quickly. So I'm appreciative of what the president's done, and I'd like oil prices to come down. But
It's a religion. He did it because he loves you. He loves you so much, you fucking sinners. Then Bassett. Thurston Howell III got up there, and they trying so desperately to sell this to the American public, folks. Drink in the desperation.
Open.
Many people, especially the
That's where it wants
Democrats,
me to go.
underestimate the will of the American people for short-term volatility for 50 years of safety that we are going to have on the other side of this.
That's right. Many people don't understand how much shit Americans are willing to eat as long as we scare them with nuclear annihilation constantly. They'll eat all the diarrhea we shovel down their gullet. Lovey, then I made them eat shit, Lovey. It was beautiful. God, I hate the pause.
And I believe
Yeah,
energy prices will be lower.
He has the most
inflation will be
voice.
lower.
I don't know how you would
Before,
punch a voice.
We had the appearance of security, which is not
literally what they said last year. You guys remember when the economy was shit all last year? And what did they say? Short-term pain for long-term gain. We know these tariffs. We know they're hitting you the pocketbook, but 2026.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
It's really going to come up golden for us. It's going to be the new golden age. Yes, just eat this shit right now. But 2026, it's all going to happen, baby. No, it's 2026. They're like, 2027 looking good, baby. I know you guys are tired of eating shit, but just another couple spoonfuls of shit. Open the mouth, idiots.
Yeah, it's always going to get better in the next year.
How good those delicious hamburgers and steak
said
and
for every year
steak
since I've been alive.
In 2027, open your mouths. Yeah. In America, we just drinking that shit like a fucking human centipede movie. Crude oil prices, $101. Brent crude oil was $114 a day.
Where are we going?
Let's look.